welcome. Hello. My name is Alex, and this is my YouTube yoga channel. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. I teach a lot of yoga videos. I have started to share some shorts about things I do besides yoga, which is pretty much just plants and food, and Caesar is featured. He's wandering over there. He'll stop by. So this is a beautiful morning, and all levels flow, no props required. We're going to start in a child's pose. Big toes together, knees apart. Walk your hands out and away from you. That's nice. And bring your forehead down. Bring awareness to the temperature of the room you're in. Feel the texture of your clothes, your mat. Relax the muscles of the face. Slow down the breath. In and out through the nose. Arrive. Stay mindful of the present moment. Commit to that awareness. For this practice and throughout the day, take moments to check in and make sure you are here in this moment right now. Press up to a tabletop. Let's find some organic movement. That's anything that sounds good. Let's draw some circles with the torso, stretching out the tops, the bottoms of the feet. Just moving around any way that feels good. Nice, Caesar. Neutral spine. Tabletop. Dial your hands out so that the wrists are facing each other. And move back and forth a little bit, feeling where the weight distributes, especially at the base of the fingers. And find stillness. One round of cat-cow. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Neutral. Let's take the hands all the way around. Now this can be a lot. So just feel what you can, or go where you can. Let's do one cat-cow. Inhale. Exhale. Neutral. Carefully turn the hands back around. Let's actually sit back onto the toes, bring the pinky edges out, and shake out the wrists. There's like a long hair. Shake out the wrists, open and close the fingers. Keep doing that. You can do your little dance. Keep going. I know it kind of starts to tense up. And let it go. Shake out the wrists. Tabletop. Tap out the tops of the feet. Oh, that's my best guy. You're the best. Extend the right leg back and up. Hips stay square to the mat. Knee facing down. Bend the right knee 90 degrees and draw some circles, moving out, down, and around. Elbows stay soft so that the core, or so that the torso doesn't move too much. Where are you going? And tabletop. One cat cow, so intentional. Open up the entire front body, breathe in. And exhale. Neutral spine. Switch sides, reach the left leg back. Take a moment to lengthen the spine, engage the core, and then bend the knee, circles. Kind of more like squares. I started looking at new curtains, finally. Not that these were, I don't think, ever new. All right, tabletop. One cat, cow, inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Neutral. Puppy pose. Walk your hands to the top of the mat. Don't take the hips and lower body with you. Keep the palms flat. Bring the forehead down. Breathe into the upper back. Shift your weight forward into Sphinx pose. I don't want to get stuff on my outfit. Sphinx pose. Prop up onto the elbows. Press down underneath the wrists. The shoulders down. From here, let's lower the chin. Maybe rock the head a little bit side to side. And then lift the chin back up to level. Look to the right and to the left. Come back to center. This might be a lot. Lift the chin. Teeth closed for extra. Press the shoulders down. And level the head. Something biting. Lower the forehead down to the mat. The forehead down to the left hand. Bring the right foot in, quad stretch. I think I've been awake like maybe 40 minutes, so my brain is catching up, especially now that I'm moving. Switch sides. Release. Let's do a Cobra. Squeeze the legs strong. Lift up, middle upper back strength. And down. Press up, tabletop, and back to a child's pose. Long exhale. Remember being here a little bit ago. Appreciate how you've changed your thoughts, your mindset in just a handful of breaths. Oh, you scared me, Caesar. Walk the hands in. Let's thread the right arm underneath the left. Rest the forehead on the left hand to give your shoulder some room. Switch high so that the right ear is down, left hand on top, middle upper back twist as you try to press the left elbow straight. Release. Use your left hand to help you up. Let's switch sides. Pet Caesar on the way. And then adjust so that he can just stay where he is. Left arm threads underneath. Rest your forehead on the right hand. Switch so that the left ear is down. Use the right hand to press on top of the left middle upper back stretch or twist. Stare into Caesar's eyes. Caesar. Well, he looks away. Release. Use your right hand to help you up. Press up to a tabletop. Excuse me. That's not where you're going either. We're going to press up to a tabletop. Here, lie down. Good boy. And lower the hips forward and down into an upward facing dog, not a full on one. Well, might be kind of already, but let the knees stay soft. Press the weight into the front part of the hands. Lift the chin, shoulders down. And exhale, press back to child's pose just for the long exhale. Once more. Shift the weight forward. Maybe the tops of the feet start to press down as you open up even more. And press back, child's pose. Come forward again. This time, find your upward facing dog. And we're going to dip onto the left hip, look over the right shoulder for the back right corner of your mat. And switch. Come back to center, upward facing dog. Breathe in. Downward facing dog, press back. The upper body is more open than the lower body right now, so take your time with the hamstrings. And also, just notice how this down dog is different. Every day, look for something new. Press everything away. Stand on the left foot so the right foot can step between the hands. We're in a lunge. Inhale, lower the left knee, draw the shoulders back. Exhale, pyramid pose. Speaking of new things, I don't remember planting that. We're in pyramid pose. Take your time. I see something I don't. That looks new. All right. Inhale, come forward. I think bulbs can do that. Like they grow overnight really fast. It's kind of creepy. And exhale, pyramid pose. Once more. And press. Maybe I'll try to do a time-lapse video of one of my plants growing. And lunge, shift the weight forward. See how yoga wakes up your brain? I'm starting to think. We're in a lunge. Back knee is lifted. Lunge twist. Left hand down. Right arm opens. And right hand down. Lower the left knee and sit all the way back into a half split. Well, if you've got more motion right now or range of motion, you can stay forward or stand on the knee. This is going to work best for me today. Lift up and fold. Oof. Tight hamstrings over the right leg. Sit up. Bring the weight forward into a lunge. Back knee lifts. Set up your foundation. Hands to hips. Lift the upper body up. And then reach the arms overhead. Palms face each other. Biceps by the ears. Hands float down to the mat. Right foot back to a plank. Scan the body right to left. Notice what we've accomplished, changed, moved on the right side. How does that compare to the left? Downward facing dog. Balance on the right foot so that the left foot can step between the hands. Lunge. Draw in the core as the hips start to open. And then lower the right knee, draw the shoulders back. Press back, pyramid pose. Two more times. No, Caesar, that's not where you go. Inhale forward. I got to use the and exhale, press back. I know, I always want to be close to you too. How about you go right there? Press back. Let me catch up. Forward, open the hip flexor. And long exhale, pyramid pose. Lunge. Lunge twist. Right hand down, left arm up. If I was off on the second side or the first side, just you do that at home. Left hand down. I was busy with Caesar. Lower the right knee and sit all the way back for our half split. Sit up tall and fold forward. And I haven't been awake very long. I only had like 2 sips of my iced coffee, which is going to be warm coffee in a little bit. Sit up. Ooh, my stomach's growling. Shift your weight forward into a lunge. This time lift the back knee. Tuck the toes first. hands to hips. Lift the upper body up. We are in crescent lunge, arms overhead. Try not to arch the chest through too much. I know I do that. Hands down to the mat, framing the left foot. And back to plank pose. Downward facing dog. Lift onto the toes, tuck the chin. Ripple through to upward facing dog. Leave the knees lifted if you can. Stay on the toes if you can. Downward dog. Lower your knees. We're in tabletop. Exhale back, child's pose. Present moment awareness. Let's sit up. Come back to a tabletop. Tuck the toes and walk your hands back to the feet. So we're in a forward fold at the back of the mat. You can ragdoll. Or if you're ready, bring the feet together and really lengthen out over the legs. Soften the knees and press to stand. Bring the palms to touch. On an inhale, sweep the arms wide and overhead. Look up, lengthen. Exhale, sweep the arms wide and fold forward. Press to stand. Interlace the hands behind the back. You might separate your feet about hip width for balance with this one. Roll the shoulders together, lower the shoulders, lift the chin, the chest. On an exhale, fold forward, let the hands float over the body, not muscling or forcing anything. Open up through the shoulders. Keep the hands behind the back as you press to stand. Lift the gaze, let the knuckles drop behind you. Standing Cobra, lift the chin. And release the hands, bring the palms to touch. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, keep the palms together, lift up, lengthen. Exhale, swan dive forward. Walk your hands out to a plank. Separate the feet hip width. Downward dog. Tabletop. Sit back. Bring yourself to a seated position facing the long edge of the mat. One of my favorites. Left foot in, right foot out. Left arm reaches up and over, side body stretch. Sit up, baby wild thing, lean on the left hand, left knee, right foot. Lean back. Sit down. Excuse me. Switch sides. Right foot in. Left foot out. Take a moment to sit up tall. I love this water bottle. Right arm up and over. It's one of those that tells you, has the little day markers on it, or the time markers, so you can stay motivated. When I first got it, it was like, I need to drink more water. Reach up, reach over. And sit up. Baby wild thing. And sit down. Bring the left foot in. Something bit me. Remember that old internet thing where it was like the kid's brother was biting him? All right. Bring the left foot in. Sit up tall. Roll around the head and the neck. Let's breathe in and lift the arms overhead. Twist to the right, lower the hands down, left hand to the right knee. And release through center. Think so wide. Feel that stretch across the chest. Lift up. Twist to the left. Stay lifted through the spine. And closing breath already. Inhale, lift the arms wide, lift them overhead. And exhale. Hands lower down. Remember to be grateful for your presence, for your own presence. You have everything you need. I am so grateful, so lucky for your presence. And yours too, Caesar. Thank you, thank you. Namaste. Namaste. Gotta keep an eye on the time because the camera only will do 30 minutes. So add me on Instagram. And keep an eye out for me to start a Poshmark. Because I go like antiquing and doing all this fun artwork shopping, and I want to share that. And yeah, thank you for joining me. Let me know if you have any special requests as far as classes go. And remember, you have everything you need. I'm in a good mood. Smoothie time.